Hey everybody, Crazy Steve here again, bringing you yet another LEGO Minecraft set review. Today I have 21185, the Nether Bastion, which I received as a gift this past Christmas. I had a lot of fun doing the build and hope that this review helps you decide if this set is meant for you too. Starting with what you will see at first glance, this set comes in at 300 pieces exactly, featuring 3 minifigures and 2 brick-built mobs. Anyone over the age of 8 is in the correct age range to build and complete this set according to LEGO. After building, I would agree with this, as some elements that are a part of the brick-built mobs challenge the builder. Displayed on the rear of the box are images highlighting the play features of the set and an image of how the set will look whenever you complete it. I always enjoy these images as it gives you an idea of where you can lay out your minifigures for a great looking scene whenever you're done. Unboxing the contents, you're going to find yourself with 3 different bags of pieces, an instruction booklet, and a loose 16 by 16 plate in orange. Building the set was a standard LEGO building experience and was thoroughly enjoyable from the beginning until the very end. Each of the bags corresponds to a significant step in the build, with the first containing pieces for a rough build of the terrain on the 16 by 16 plate and the pieces for the brick-built mobs. Once into bag 2, you start laying out more of the terrain, preparing the landscape for the addition of bag 3 and the actual Bastion build. If you can follow context clues, then you probably guessed it already, but bag 3 contains the majority of the build's depth, having the pieces for the actual Bastion within that bag. This is where you will find the parts for both the Piglin minifigures as well. All in all, the total build time for me neared 40 minutes in total. Whenever completed, I feel that the set looks really well together, especially if you decide to display the set along with all the figures. In my opinion, without the figures, it can seem like a rather basic build, but with the minifigures, it feels so much more lively. If you had only seen the images on the box, then I will warn, the build does come out seemingly smaller than what the images would lead you to believe. This does not take away from the set in my opinion, as with the smaller size, it is easier to create a lively scene like I was talking about earlier. I was pleasantly surprised to see that 3 different biomes were actually represented within this set. Those biomes would be the Warped Forest, which features a new color for the 6-pronged flower stem piece, which can be seen in dark red in the set. You will also see a Basalt Delta biome in the set, which uses indented 2x2 bricks to represent the basalt blocks, which works rather well in my opinion. The third and final biome is rather small, being represented with as little as 3 pieces on the side of the Bastion, but there you will find a Soul Sand Valley. This also features a nice recolored piece, again featuring a blue flame to represent soul flames. While we are talking about new pieces, this was shocking to me, but 2x2 translucent orange jumpers were also introduced in this set. While not an actual piece, and I may be mistaken, Nether Gold also appears here for what I believe is the first time in a Minecraft set. Deeper into the details, let's talk about the actual Bastion build, which is a main focus of this set. The Bastion is split into 2 separate parts, with one containing a nether wart farm and the other being a large structure that contains the loot. The nether wart is a new design which looks much more accurate than the designs we've gotten in the past from sets. If you built Minecraft sets in the past, then you will notice that the chest here is different from older ones released before the summer wave of 2023. This looks much more accurate to the game than the old chest design and is always a welcomed addition. In the chest, there are 2 iron nuggets, 2 netherite bars, and a 1x2 rounded tile in a brand new color that is probably meant to represent a pork chop. Inside are 2 gold blocks, and I placed one of the gilded blackstone blocks inside as well to add to the scene there. These are nice to see in the set and can be placed anywhere you seem fitting on the Bastion side of the build. My last mention of detail is of course the blow up feature, because how would it be a Minecraft set without that? Getting into the minifigures, I believe every single one was excellently done and am so happy to see that there were no repeats included. This should be more standard in my opinion, unless a set is specifically made to be a battle pack like we see in LEGO Star Wars. Starting with the brick built mobs, you get both a magma cube with a new design for this set, and for the first time we see a strider included with a set. Both are excellently done and accurate to the actual game while being built using some awesome techniques like I mentioned earlier. The magma cube looks much more vivid than what we've seen in the past, and using some pins is able to extend itself exactly like it would in the game. The strider, being brick built as well, is able to articulate and move above the legs in the slightest, allowing you to tilt the head if you wanted to. The legs are attached to the bottom and able to be put into the striding position, which looks very accurate to its movement in game. On top of the strider is a seat for the player skin minifigure to ride upon. Talking about actual minifigures, we'll start with the just mentioned player skin exclusive to this set, which fits in very nicely with its featured accessories. Clad in dark and light blues, I think it fits into the set's color scheme excellently, and the addition of well thought out accessories is such a bonus. The minifigure is meant to hold a fishing rod to lure the strider to move, a netherite sword, and also comes equipped with a netherite helmet to match that. Now, on to the baddies, which too are included in this set in the form of a standard piglin mob, but also a brand new piglin brute. Both of these are extremely accurate to the way they look in game and a nice addition. Accessories included for them to use are a crossbow piece and a gold axe. All in all, I would honestly say that the figure selection in this set is perfect. And the addition of the piglin brute to the minifigure pool from LEGO Minecraft is fantastic. Wrapping up my thoughts, with this set coming in at 300 pieces exactly, with a plethora of new pieces and minifigures, I would say at $35, this is a great pickup. Would I have preferred to see it at $30 like similar sets in the past? Yes, but I still do not feel like LEGO is ripping me off at $35. Building the set was engaging, had a good feeling of progression as you went, included a lot of pieces for you to create the scene you want to see, much like actual Minecraft. In the past, I made a video about my favorite LEGO Minecraft sets and feel maybe I did that too early because this one is just awesome. If you were debating on getting this set, I hope that this video helped you make an educated decision on whether it's worth it to you. If you enjoyed this review, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sticking around for more in the future. Thank you for watching, everyone, and remember one thing: stay crazy.